in today's world where everything has been instant, can search for anything on Google, can recharge mobile in seconds, but getting a job that sustains for a lifetime isn't that instant. Just a simple how in real life, for those things which stay with us for lifetime, they are not earned in a minute or second, they take time. Say done and we go ahead. Waiting for your response. You can take your time, no problem. Say done and we go ahead. Thank you, Uday, Abhi, Bindu, Hemant, and everybody. In simple words, what I said, we can recharge instantly. We can search something on Google instantly, but we can't get a job instantly. And such a job doesn't last for the lifetime. So instead of that instant coffee attitude, we must work hard in order to get a job, and that will give you benefits for your lifetime. Let's start. I must say, on the very first day, not only grammar but also vocabulary is equally important, and reading skills, because we get, say, error detection, sentence improvement, voice, narration, they are from grammar. Antonym, synonym, idiom phrases, one words, spell check. Also in fillers and close test, we need vocabulary, but RC, parajumbles, close test, they need reading skills also. And not just once, sheer practice of all these things helps us get selected. Let's start the journey. Starting with the very first topic, that is noun in English, We have 8 parts of speech. We'll discuss each and every one in detail, starting with nouns today. Then we will have pronouns, then adjectives, then articles, verbs, in between time and tense because they are also framed by verbs in English. Then subject verb agreement. What is that? We'll show you in detail. Then adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, done. And then voice and narration also. Active to passive, direct to indirect. Okay. I do not know your age. No problem. Need not know. I do not know. You are, say, in first year, second year, third year, or just into graduation from your 12th standard. So this is a transitional phase I would say. During school, we mugged up all of us. The same line, noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. That was sufficient at that time. Hey, what is a noun? A noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. We had that definition mugged up. But now it goes ahead further. So calling noun just the name of a person, place, or thing is not that sufficient. Why? We'll discuss in this or the upcoming sessions also. That's a hackneyed statement. That means it's so old that it holds nothing new. That's a cliche. Cliche is something we use in daily life also. Something that is so old, it holds nothing new. Try it. So old, holds nothing new. Yes, of course, if I name someone like Bindu here, Hemant here, Aditya here, writing names of people, places, animals and such, okay, they are in the category of nouns. I hope you guys remember. We'll discuss in the advanced part of verbs. I hope you remember. The ing form of a verb called gerund behaves as a noun. So that is also noun, going, but going is not the name of a person, place or thing. This is also noun, a gerund, cooking. Remember, swimming is a good exercise. I love dancing, singing, swimming, rapping, etc. Being is a noun here, and pretty soon I will teach all these things, but just making you aware on the very first day. Mugging up, like the name of a person, has to be a noun. Not every name has to be a noun. There are some other aspects of being a noun which are not the names of a person, place, or thing. And pretty soon in the chapter of adjectives, we will discuss Kapil Sharma, say Virat Kohli, say Narendra Modi. These are the names of people. But grammatically, a noun can behave as an adjective. So much confusion. Don't worry. This is just like the clip, the trailer of a movie to 2 minutes and 37 seconds. When we watch the whole movie, we know which scene was taken from which point representing what. So don't worry about that. Just showing you this is not sufficient. A number of types of nouns are there. We'll discuss, we will study, don't worry. Maybe abstract, showing you on the next slide. Maybe concrete, showing you on the next slide. Then collective nouns, compound nouns, countable, uncountable, gender specific, verbal noun, the gerunds also in this list. Okay, let's see each of these step by step. Nouns. All of us are born with 5 senses. We see things, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15 people are there. Sometimes we smell, your deo smells good. We don't see the smell, but we can feel it from this sense. Sometimes it's so hot here. Turn on the AC, please. We feel things. The food is tasty or not, is sour, is say delicious. It depends upon when we taste it. Without which, just by looking at a food, we can't say that's tasty or what. So all of us have natural senses, 5 of those. Sometimes we see, taste, touch, smell things. They are supposed to be concrete nouns. Have you heard of concrete floors also? I'm sure you have. Things, in simple words, that exist practically are supposed to be nouns. Think about the opposite. You must not have seen any adverb, have you? You must not have seen any conjunction, any preposition. For example, I was playing badminton with an adverb yesterday. It doesn't exist. No other part of speech exists except a noun. Excuse me. or words used in place of a noun called pronoun. No other part of speech exists physically. We must not have seen any adverb or preposition or conjunction or adjective or verb and such. Just nouns, and that two concrete nouns exist physically. So let me start with the basic alphabet. A for apple, concrete noun. B for ball, concrete noun, or boy, concrete noun. C for cat, concrete noun. D for dog, that's also a concrete noun. E for elephant, that's a concrete noun. But that's not sufficient saying every noun is going to be concrete. Some of them are abstract also. They can't be smelt, touched, seen. They don't have any physical existence. If I say, come on, your luck is so great, like whatever you do, you succeed in everything. Great luck. All the best. Best of luck. Now, luck is something that we can't show, see, touch, smell, taste physically. I'm impressed with his knowledge. Knowledge is not something we can see, touch, smell, or exists physically. Someone's behavior, someone's nature, someone's love for something, hate for something. These are the qualities that we can't see, touch, smell, taste. So nouns, I hope it is okay, doubts welcome, can be classified into two categories. They may be concrete, they may be abstract. Many of those exist physically. Boy, apple, TV, chair, AC, fan, they are concrete nouns. But some of them are abstract ideas. They cannot be seen, touched, or felt. Like the pity, kindness, happiness cannot be seen. It may be felt inside, can't be seen physically. They are supposed to be the abstract nouns. Any doubt till this slide is all welcome. Nouns are concrete, nouns are abstract also. They can be sensed, they cannot be sensed, just for the basic understanding. Next slide. During school, we mug up like proper common material and such. In competition, especially for SSC examinations, it is not relevant to mug up which noun is what, but in a minute or two, let me just take you through the types of nouns. Remember, during school, proper noun, obviously the name itself defines anything which has a proper identity, has a distinct identity is a proper noun. Anything which exists commonly is a common noun. If I say I'm a huge fan of a player may be anyone. In cricket also, in football, in hockey, in every game, the one who plays is a player. So that is a common word. But if I say Sachin Tendulkar, if I say Virender Sehwag, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, they are proper nouns. I'm a huge fan of a singer, such a common word. Sonu Nigam, proper noun, distinct or proper identity. A student has been selected, Hemant has been selected, a proper noun, common noun. Dancer, country, city, common nouns. Names in the category of proper nouns. Words referring to materials, basically like gold, silver, wood, iron, paper. Let me say the whole periodic table: hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, all are in the category of material nouns. There was one with a proper identity, there was one with a common identity, there was the one having some material reference, but they were one. Sometimes we use just one noun, sometimes we use or show a collection of them. If we had a game yesterday, why would I name individual players like Virat Kohli won, Rohit Sharma won, Akshar Patel won, Rishabh Pant won, Jasprit Bumrah won? In just one word, I may say the whole team won yesterday. So team doesn't define just one identity, but that's a collection of group of players. So we have collective nouns also showing collection of something, group of anything, such a specific term, such a general term, I'm sorry, team of players, jury of judges, herd of animals, parliament, group of owls. Yes, it is. Parliament is a group of owls with a weird etymology, but parliament as a collective noun is not the group of members of parliament. It's a group of owls. If you ask, can explain, no objection. School is a group of fish. Yep, it's not a group of students. That's class. Congress used to be, not now, a group of baboons. Animals, I can show you, like, what should I say, monkeys, chimpanzees, and such. They used to be, the collection was Congress, not nowadays. Fleet is a group of ships. gang of thieves, we better know mob of angry people, choir of singers. I'll show you, don't worry. I will show you a slide of collective nouns you can have a look at. You will get the PDF, can revise whenever you want, no problem. Flock of sheep, cabinet, regiment and all. And the same category, abstract nouns. Pity, fate, love, nature, behavior, kindness, beauty. Remember, beauty lies in the eyes of a beholder, is not something we can practically see. Something may be beautiful for you, something may not be beautiful for someone else. So these are the types. We can just get comfortable. They don't have anything that is asked in competitive examinations like which noun is this? Is that proper? Common, collective? No, they don't ask. Classification, concrete, abstract, doubts welcome. Types of nouns, proper, common, material, no problem. Here comes the important part which we have to consider, remember when it comes to competitive examinations, be it bank, SSC, UPSC, CDS or any other examination. Let me take you. Basically, we have noun and number. Listen to me first. And when I hear number, I go to mathematics. They have numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and such. Yes, of course. For that one only, we say that's singular in a language. And for more than one, now we can't have a word for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, each and every one alone. But yes, at least that's singular, one, or that's plural, more than one. Let me say more than one. Same way, we have verbs also representing just one, singular, or more than one also. We'll discuss in verbs. Simply, in English, a word without having an SES is considered singular, and the word having an SES at the end is considered plural. Maybe S, one more, let me say, maybe ES. Now, bus is considered singular, and bus, sorry, with an ES is considered plural. I'm not mentioning now any other word which has an S is plural, without an S is singular. We can judge that, we know them, or we can easily identify. Animal is singular, animals plural, girl is singular, girls plural, done. We know this quite comfortably. First slide. I'll show you 6 slides. Be careful now. Those words which are frequently asked in examinations, that's the same database. First slide, some nouns. Okay, one more time, let me say that. Basically, the words which have an SES are plural, and those which do not have an SES are singular. We know this. Doubts welcome. Some words in English do not have an SES at the end, so they look like singular because they don't have an SES at the end, but they are not singular. They are plural, and since they are plural, a plural verb is used with them. Yes, that's the first slide. That's the first slide which we must remember, to be honest. Yes, I did show this, which holds no relevance today in competitive examinations. Yes, that was important to consider, to understand, improve our basics of foundation. But yes, when it comes to error detection or getting marks in examinations, that's the first slide. Doubts welcome. Okay, Vineet, welcome brother. The first slide. Nouns which look like singular because they don't have an SES at the end, but are plural in meaning. We use a plural verb with them. Of course, we know the first one, people. People doesn't have an SES at the end, but it doesn't show just one person. I was watching, say, a cricket match yesterday. There were 80,000 people in the stadium. 80,000 people. Many people are there. Represents many, not just one. Cattle. Animals for milk, ghee, curd production, say veg products. Poultry, animals, not just one, for meat, eggs, say non-veg products. I repeat, cattle represents animals, poultry represents animals. So these are the animals for veg products, these are the animals for non-veg products. So they look like singular, but they are plural. Gentry, the gentle people in your neighborhood. Wherever you live, there are houses here, there, in front, behind also. The gentle people in your neighborhood are supposed to be gentry. So it looks like singular, but is a plural word in English. Cavalry, infantry. Both these, I can say both these means animals. Both these means soldiers. Cavalry soldiers on horseback, and infantry soldiers on foot. So they look singular, but they are plural in meaning. Peasantry, farmers. Now, farmers is a word I can easily grab because it has an SES at the end, but peasantry looks singular to me, but is a plural one. Vermin, insects. Not just one, many. Clergy are the religious gurus, not just one. Father represents one. Clergy, say 11, 21, many out there. Literary is not that important, but all those literate people who have knowledge of literature in any competition, in any function, they have knowledge of literature. I repeat, people, cattle, gentry, poultry, cavalry, infantry, peasantry, vermin, clergy, and literati. This is not that important. Remember the other ones, they have been asked in examinations a number of times. Feel them. So cattle looks singular but are grazing in the field. Poultry is not just one animal, many are farmed in great numbers. The peasantry, farmers, are very poor. Vermin, insects, are dangerous. Clergy, not just one, many, were invited. And the gentry, gentle people in the neighborhood, are well educated. Any doubt is welcome. No, they are not collective nouns, Uday. There's a difference. Good doubt, but they are not collective nouns. A collective noun is by default considered singular. Will study, not today, but tomorrow, the next day. In detail, we will study. A collective noun is by default considered singular. But this, not sometimes, let me say, seldom do we come across peoples also. Sir, I was reading a novel and there I read peoples. I was reading a book and I read peoples. What is that? Is that more than, people and such? What? No. Peoples is actually about people of different nations. If I say community, we can think of Hindu or Muslim, say general or SC or ST, nothing such. It's all about people of different nations. Feel this. If I say the people of India, for my nation, I will consider all the same, and we must consider all the same. No distinctions in the people of India itself. No. But when I say the people of India, one category such, one community such, and the people of China, and they are not the same. People of India, people of China are not the same. In this case, people of India, one community, people of China, other community. If you talk about both these, make that peoples. So the correction here will be the peoples of India and China are hardworking, whatever the predicate is. Similarly, the people of the world, we have n number of distinctions out there, must be the peoples of the world must unite. Simple words, people. Generally, I was there in the market, and I did say I was watching a game yesterday. 80,000 people. They must be from general category. They must be from OBC and such. They must be from India. They must be from Australia also. India versus Australia. But we don't count their ethnicity. Say their what should I say? Race, color, religion. Nothing such. People is a common word for anyone such. Peoples is for different nations. Done. What do you think should be the answer here? Rough figures. I will never ever ask to judge you, just to have attention there. All of you are correct. Book, I didn't get you, hey dear. Okay, okay. Probably I got you, Vineet. Yes, You are correct. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you are correct. Next slide. Explaining the same. The first slide was some nouns look like singular but are plural. Okay, a plural verb is used with them. Opposite. Some nouns look like plural because they have an SES at the end, but they are singular. Hence, always use a singular verb with them. Okay, let me see them. What they are. Mathematics. Okay, the name of a subject. Ethics, just one. Linguistics, the study of language. Phonetics, study of sound. Politics, you better know. Economics, you better know. Statistics, feel this. I don't know what you say or what he says or she says, but commonly people use inning in India. Hey, what's the score? Sachin scored what? He scored a 50 in the first inning. If we say that, we are wrong. Improve spoken English also. It's always innings. Inning doesn't exist. You can watch cricket or any other game where we have, but you will see the same. First innings, second innings. In cricket matches, third innings, fourth innings also, it's always innings. Mind it. So it may be the name of a subject. Okay, just one. Measles disease, mumps, rabies, diabetes, rickets. They are the names of diseases, but that's just one disease. It doesn't matter like diabetes has an SES at the end or rabies. So there are 4 or 5 diseases. That's just one. Tennis, billiards, darts, that one with a circle we have to hit at the center of the circle. Obviously, that's the name of a game. Whether it has an SES at the end, but that's just one game. This one also in the list. This is a game which is played on chessboard. I think it doesn't exist in India as the native one. It's the same 64 square board on which we play chess. The same, but that's slightly different. Drafts, pronunciation F, drafts. Summons is a distinct word. I'll show you on the next slide. But any book, series, web series, movie, etc. Three Idiots, if I say, is my favorite movie. Why are you saying is? Say are because it has three or an SES. No, 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 but that's just one movie or the name of just one movie. So Gulliver Travels, that story. Arabian Nights, if you do not know them, no problem. A capital, N capital must be a proper noun. G capital, T capital must be a proper noun. Same here. S capital, C capital must be the name of a book, movie, novel, web series, whatever it is, must be singular. So that has to be singular. Opposite of the first slide. Many words in English which have an SES at the end, but they may be either the name of a subject, disease, game, movie, web series, whatever. If that represents a singular identity, one body, that has to be singular and the verb will be singular. So mathematics obviously is an interesting subject. Okay, attention please. Say today we are in the first standard, third standard, fourth standard. So if I teach you today, I'm just teaching English, putting an example. This should be this. Once we go ahead and finish some topics, we will come to know, no, that is correct, but actually this is this. We didn't study this in the very first standard. So the same happens. We have the basics, we have the advanced part also. I'm showing you because a number of times when I do not show this, I get comments on the very first day. But sir, I have seen mathematics are also, patience please, we'll discuss in SVA. But sir, I have seen politics are also, okay, let me just mention, I'm not explaining. I will explain at the right time. You forget about it, I will explain. Have properly, don't worry. If it comes to someone's possession, think about this with the help of common sense. My mathematics, I don't have any possession over mathematics like, okay, 2 plus 2 is 5. Hey, that's my mathematics. 2 plus 2 is 5. That's my mathematics. I don't have any possession over mathematics. It should be my calculations that we have in real life. We'll explain, don't worry. In this case, it takes a plural verb. Politics is a dirty game. His politics, your politics, my politics. It represents our actions that we do, or take when we were that politician and such. So it takes a plural verb. I request you, don't worry if you did not get these. I will explain, you forget about them. Mathematics is a subject. That's it. Politics is a dirty game. That's it. Summon is a formal word used in court proceedings and such. Feel it. Summon is a verb in English. It doesn't exist as a noun. Summon is a verb in English. It doesn't exist as a noun. So they summon me. Okay, they subject, summon verb, me object. Okay, no problem. As a noun, it's not summon, it's summons. And that too the singular noun. Formal word, so I have to take care of this specifically. Summon is a verb. Summon is not a noun in English. Summons is a noun, but with SES, it's singular. And that's why I have to explain this separately here. Few words in English which have an SES but singular, they are singular. But to make their plural, we have to put another ES. Summon, verb, summons, noun, singular. That's a singular noun. That's the plural of summons. Summonses. But that's a formal word, not a casual word. Please remember, in PYQs you will come across, in your books it must be. So summon is a verb in English. The court, subject. Issued, verb. Summons must be object, noun. Summons it has to be. And two, that means we have to put a plural noun there after two. Summons is not a plural noun, it's summonses. Done. Sachin scored a 50 in the first innings, not inning. Feel free to ask in case you have any objection. Don't worry. Second slide, words which take an SES. They look like plural, but they are just one. Movie, game, disease, series, etc. And being one, they take a singular verb. Summon, inning, some of the common ones in this list. Let's go ahead. Third slide. All have relevance to examinations. Don't worry. I'm not just teaching spoken English here. Like, welcome on the very first day, let's learn some vocabulary. No, they are not random vocabulary, and they've been placed in different slides they belong to. It can't come here. It can't come here. They have the same function. Next. Some nouns which exist in pair. So if they exist in pair like shoes and such, but they are two, although that's a pair. And if that's a pair representing two, a plural verb must be used with them. Some nouns which exist in pair or have multiple identity always, they take a plural verb and they are written the same. There will be some fluctuations here we can't feel from the native tongue, but okay, we are not learning the native tongue, say Hindi or Tamil or Telugu. We are learning a different language. They have their own set of customs and all such. Feel them. Doubts welcome. Obviously, we don't say, hey, thank, just once. Thanks a lot, n number of times from my side. So instead of that singular noun thank, we say thanks. Hey, congratulations. Not just once, congratulations again and again and again. So we have this in the plural form always. Blessings. We don't just bless once, again and again. So we have blessings. Jeans. In the same way, pants, socks, shoes, eyes, etc. Why I put a star mark over here? Basically, I bought a new pair of shoes yesterday. Your shoes are stunning, fine. But there may be a possibility if we put an adjective like, hey, your left shoe is dirty. See, your left shoe is dirty. When I put the adjective left, obviously that has to be one shoe only. Although in examinations they don't emphasize, but sometimes they have. So we must use the common sense also. Not always it is going to be shoes. It is your left shoe, your right shoe, this shoe, that shoe, may be singular. Basically, it's always plural. Trousers also done. Scissors, made up of two. If it is broken, it cannot work. So always plural. Spectacles, always plural. Goggles, always plural, and they take a plural noun also. Just like we had summons, that was singular. Summonses was plural. A formal word in the same case. Feel this. Orders is a formal word, not order. How? I know order also placed on Myntra, Flipkart, Amazon. Feel this. You placed an order, you got the message, mail also, your order has been placed. I don't want this. I can cancel that instantly. You can cancel that instantly. Even you can return the item after buying. No problem. Can we do the same for court, Supreme Court, High Court, or District Court and such? We cannot. And they don't write just one thing, your order for new iPhone 16 has been placed. No, they have their file, documents in which n number of terms and conditions are written. They have a separate file for something like that's a criminal or that has to be convicted or etc. They have n number of things marked, not just one line. So at a wide scale, they have many terms and conditions, making it orders. Order is an informal word we can use for ourselves, but court, Supreme Court proceedings, it's always orders. Doubts welcome. Proceed is a verb in English. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Yeah, please, please, please. Please proceed further. You were saying something. Please go ahead. Please proceed further. That's a verb in English. Proceeds is noun, and it doesn't mean to go ahead or say something that you were saying or to resume. It means charity, money. It means charity, money. That's it. Proceeds. And proceedings, I'm sure you know, legal proceedings of a court or anything such. So proceed is a verb in English, which is to go ahead, resume what we were doing. Proceeds, charity, money. And proceedings, legal proceedings of the court. Some of these I can't explain because I belong to India. I'm not a Native American or Britisher. Arms. I speak Hindi, my native tongue. And this is not, honestly, for the first time I'm teaching South Indian students or across the nation. Students across the nation, not just North Indian students. N number of times I have asked, will ask you what happens in the native tongue. Say we speak Tamil or Telugu or Malayalam or Punjabi or Marathi, and almost the same, we get the same answer. In Hindi, belong to India. In Tamil, in Telugu, in Malayalam, almost the same. I have had responses from your side. But this is something I can't make you feel. Alms. That is given to a beggar. How can that be plural? I mean, I gave him a 10 rupee note. That was just one 10 rupee note. How can that be alms, plural? I swear I can't explain this. But things are not the same. We differ in terms of customs and rituals and everything such. No problem. Accept it as it is. Alms is a noun which is given to a poor in English, like you gave him a 10 rupee note, 100 rupee note, or gave him a couple of chapatis, or some milk, or something to eat. But that is always plural in English. Always plural. Something given to a beggar, alms. Tongs, I won't say. I can show you. You can feel them because this is English. Don't know what do we say that in the, sorry, native tongue. This is tongs. Okay, but it exists in pair, so always considered plural. Riches. Listen to me please. Grammatically, riches means wealth, but wealth is singular. Money is singular, riches is plural. That's why in this category they exist in pair. We use a plural verb with them. All these words take a plural noun. Riches, although it means wealth, property, but it takes a plural verb. Tidings means news, but there's a huge difference. News is uncountable, singular. Tidings, plural. Surroundings, all okay, because wherever I am, I have some things over here, some there, some there, some here, and such. So, yep, surroundings, many things all across me. Ramparts. In order to protect a fort of any king, they used to have a wall protection wall. That one wall is called rampart. But we can't just build one wall to protect a fort. They can attack from this side or this side or that side. So just one wall, two walls, three and four. Now we call that ramparts, the wall of a fort. Belongings, whatever you have. I have this jacket, jeans, some money, my mobile phone, and these notes. I was going to coaching, school, etc. So all these things that belong to us are the belongings. Okay, we are students. Think about father. He has a house, he has a family, he has a job, he has some money accumulated. All these things are the things that belong to him, so they are belongings always. Savings, you can feel easily. For the first time I started working, I earned 50,000 rupees, saved 2,000, then 3,000. After 10 years, I now have 4 lakh rupees, 50 lakh rupees in my account. That is my savings. Savings. Nuptials, wedding. Wedding once again is singular, but nuptials is a plural word. It shows all the custom, all the rituals that take place. So that's a plural noun, that's a singular noun. That's plural, uncountable. Plural, singular. Dues. I hope we have felt in school and colleges also. When we want the refund of caution money, we have a no dues certificate, especially in colleges, that we have to go to every department and get that no dues, that no amount is due, so I can get my caution money back. Otherwise, I borrowed a book from the library and haven't returned it yet. I'll have to pay for that. So no dues in this department or that department, in all the departments of my college or school, and these also. Everyone. We belong to India. We say Himalaya. I hope you also say Himalaya. But in English, Himalaya is not considered a mountain. That is considered mountain ranges. And being ranges, not just one mountain, they say Himalayas, making it definite also, putting a definite article before that. In English, that's a common error. If they drop the SES, they say the Himalaya, that's an error. If they drop the article, that's an error. Not Himalayas, the Himalayas. And if they put a singular noun, because we feel, I think, in the singular fashion, Himalaya is situated, we feel so. But in English, the Himalayas are situated. The Himalayas are. Same happens with the Rocky Mountains, the Andes, the Alps, the Eastern Ghats, the Western Ghats, and such. Done. If you have any objection, maybe in terms of understanding also, feel free to say, showing some examples. First slide, look like singular but are plural, they take a plural verb. Look like plural but are singular, they take a singular verb. Exist in pair or plural, and they always take a plural noun, plural verb after them, sorry. Feel free to mark your words. My brother gave me a pair of spectacles. That's a proverb also. Riches, wealth, property, money. But riches is a plural word, so it takes a plural verb also. Have wings, figuratively, idiomatically. If I say, who's the richest person in the world? 10 years ago, the name will be someone else. Who's the richest? 2020, the name will be something else. Who's the richest? Name is something else. After 50 years, there'll be someone else, the richest. So we can't say if somebody has money, property, wealth will stay forever. Maybe, may not be. It has wings. It flies by. Feel this. And then he, subject, proceeds, singular subject SES. Okay, that's a verb. No problem. The proceeds, money, charity. Of today's game will go to several local charities like COVID Relief Fund, to those affected by floods, earthquake, or any other calamity such. Millions of people watched the proceedings on TV. Proceedings, okay, legal proceedings. The judge started the proceedings with a short speech. But arms was, sorry, that's a plural noun. Arms were. And poor is an adjective, it doesn't exist in a plural form. Poor, not poors. Where is your spectacles? Spectacles is a plural noun. And if the noun is plural, the verb will also be plural, not is, are. Please comment. I don't know. Kashmir is a spectacle. Is that correct? Hemant, Vineet, and the others? Bindu? I mean, I don't remember. Maybe, may not be. Your natural answer, please. Kashmir is a spectacle. If you think this is correct, say correct. If not, mark the correction. I read in a book, spectacle doesn't exist. It's always spectacles. So I think it should be spectacles. Thank you, Hemant. Quick, natural answers, please. I won't judge you. This is the first day. I won't even judge you on the last day. I'm a teacher. I'm just mentioning, teaching, explaining here. Just want your point of view. If you did not know this, what would you think of it? Thank you. And that's all correct. But sir, spectacles you said, not spectacle. Okay, just a sec. Spectacles. But Kashmir can't be spectacles. It has to be contextually true also. Just by mugging up, spectacle doesn't exist. It's spectacles. I did. But Kashmir can't be. Kashmir is a place. So that has to be a beauty to watch. A very beautiful place. Worth visiting. Worth watching. So that's all correct. Kashmir is a beautiful place. Spectacle. Done. Sometimes, and not sometimes, most of the times we have back-to-back classes. So I started late, but I can compensate those 5 minutes right now. Okay, one more slide. You can have a revision. You can revise. We'll upload the PDF in some time. Next slide also. Then we will resume on the next turn. Fourth slide. Some nouns behave the same both in singular and plural form. SES singular, without an SES singular, with an SES plural. They were singular, they were plural, they were always plural. Some nouns exist the same, behave the same both in singular and in plural form. Some nouns behave the same both in singular and in plural form. And you can't add an SES if they don't have. You can't drop the SES if it doesn't have. Feel them. Sheep, you know the meaning, is always sheep, whether it's one or two. Deer is always deer, whether it's one or two. Cod, fish. Remember cod, liver, oil. We have heard its oil is used in many, say, medicines and such. So that's the same. It doesn't have a plural form in a distinct manner like cords. It's the same. Salmon, the costliest fish in the world that is eaten, the same. Even the word fish itself, a number of times you will come across, they don't mark fishes. Some writers do, but many consider fish the same in singular and in plural form. Okay, species. There are many species of white tigers, but there is only one species. No, it's always species. You can't take this SES. Series, feel this in this world of internet web series. Last night I was not able to sleep, so I watched one web series this, another this. I watched 3 web series yesterday. No, series is. If it is one, still it is series. If they are more than one, they are still series. We haven't heard of series is. Aircraft has the same plural form. It doesn't take an SES. Aircrafts must be wrong English. Spacecraft, hovercraft. The first one is important. That's a French word pronounced rendezvous. It's not rendezvous, not English actually. French word, rendezvous. And that's a meeting planned at a certain place. Sometimes it's a meeting of secret lovers also. Rendezvous. And that's an important word, a formal one. That's why I'm teaching this. Cops, I think you remember NCC, National Cadet Corps. During school also we have NCC. In colleges also. The full form of last C is corps, pronounced corps, P silent. A group of small army or troop of army and such, small one. Offspring, children, have the same form. Pressy writing, remember during school also. This is a passage, you have to write its pressy, 1 upon third, in 80 words, somewhat such. So pressy has the same form in singular and in plural form. Canon allows both, can take an SES, can drop the SES, and crossroads, where two roads meet. Now if they are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's always the same. I repeat, these nouns behave the same both in singular and in plural form. You have a look, I show the examples. I know time is over, finishing in a minute. Just compensating of. So I saw one sheep. Okay. I saw two sheeps. No, no, sheep doesn't have a plural form adding an SES. It's the same. So I saw one sheep. I saw two sheep. Many sheeps. No. Many deers. No, 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 no. They have the same form. There are many species of elephants. Okay, many takes a plural noun, but there is only one species. No such word exists. It's always species. Seems so good if I did not know this concept. Several airplanes. Okay. Cars. Okay. Buses. Okay. But aircrafts. Sorry. It has the same plural form. It doesn't take an SES. Although it says several, look like it is singular, but that's the plural form. It's the same both in singular and in plural form. And finishing things, many web series is no, 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 no. Don't use it in spoken English also. Done. Keeping in mind these 4 slides, finishing things now. I hope that was a beneficial session. But remember, we have just started. We'll discuss a lot. If anybody has any objection, feel free to say. Great way of teaching, sir. First time studying grammar. Respect, brother, and would love to see you in the upcoming sessions also. Thank you so much for the appreciation. Most welcome. Hemant and everybody. Any doubt, objection, query, question, most welcome. Thank you. If yes, I'm responding. If not, see you on the next turn, resuming what we were discussing today. Yes, 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 yes. Hey dear, I'll upload this PDF in 2 minutes, sometimes when we have next class, after that class, but need not write while we are learning. You can download all the slides. Will upload in 5 minutes. Okay. See you. Take care. Be safe. Thanks everyone. No, no, that's a different spelling. Hey dear. Let me explain. One is cops, other is cops. What you said is this. I will teach in homonyms and paronyms. This is one of those. No problem. You were not wrong, but it has a variant spelling. First one is the plural of cop. I'll call the cops, huh? Police. Second one, what we just had, corps, NCC, National Cadet Corps. Third one is a dead body, but that has an E in the end. Okay. That's why I say feel free to ask. We'll discuss. Abhi will discuss on the next turn. They have an SES form. I can't say they don't. We have waters, we have sands, we have words with a slightly different meaning. All of them take an SES, but that has a different logic. Will explain on the next turn for sure. Once I explain the uncountable nouns first, like water is uncountable, milk is uncountable, ghee is uncountable, then we'll discuss those variations. They take an SES. They do. Abhi, we'll discuss on the next turn for sure. Okay. Thank you then. See you. Take care. Be safe. Thank you.